I survived the most beautiful wreck. All white smoke and slow motion light. I came out of it changed in the places you can't see unless you look right. And I'm proud of it in the way you're proud of a scar that's mostly faded. Still there if you know where to look. Still evidence of something that was traded for something I couldn't have predicted. For the version of me that grew in the wreckage. For something I didn't know I needed. I wear the wreck like vintage jewelry, old gold and something worn. I wear the wreck like it made me, because it did, because it tore through everything I thought I was, and left behind the parts that held. Like a woman who made something beautiful out of everything that fell. People ask me if I'm bitter. I say no, I say I'm grateful in a way, for the kind of love that shows you your own edges, even when it doesn't plan to stay. Not every love was meant to be forever. Some are only meant to show you what you're made of, and leave you standing in the aftermath, knowing every single thing you're made of. I wear the wreck like vintage jewelry. This isn't sad. This is the part after the sad, where you pick the pieces up and turn them to the light, and see the way they catch it. This is the part where the wreck becomes a story you tell with something close to a smile. This is the part where surviving becomes living, and living becomes worth every while. Every while, every scar, every piece of old gold, every beautiful wreck I was brave enough to hold. We only ever loved each other after midnight, in the hours when the world forgot to watch. You'd come to me in the soft dissolving darkness, and we'd be something neither of us talked about in daylight. In the ordinary hours, we'd pass each other like familiar strangers do. But at midnight something different moved between us, something that belonged to just us two. Maybe we were only real in the dark. Midnight lovers, we were only beautiful at night. Midnight lovers, we came alive when the world lost its light. And I would have given anything to keep you past the dawn. But midnight lovers always disappear when the morning comes along. You smell like something I can't replicate in daylight. Your voice dropped lower when the stars came out. And I'd lie on your chest and hear the quiet, and never have a single thing to doubt. But mornings you were someone else entirely, polite and slightly distant at the door. And I'd watch you go and wait for midnight and count the hours till you were mine once more. Midnight lovers, I should have asked for all of you or nothing. I should have said I need you in the light too. But I was afraid that asking for the daytime would end the only thing about you that was fully mine. So I kept my quiet and I kept my midnight, and I loved you in the only way you were able to be loved. Midnight, just midnight, just the dark and the warmth of you. Just midnight, just the version of us that the daylight never knew.
I keep my phone on loud now, just in case you call, knowing you won't call, knowing nothing at all. The room is the same temperature, but it feels like when it came. And every song that plays tonight sounds like your name. I don't know what to do with the night that doesn't have you in it. I don't know how to miss someone this loud and this quiet at the same time. I'm still here, still in the same spot, still saving your side of the bed, still missing you like I forgot that you already left, already said goodbye. I'm still here, and you're somewhere, not thinking about tonight. I made enough coffee for two, out of habit, out of hope. Poured yours down the drain, stood there and watched it go. And that was the whole morning, that was all I had. One extra cup of coffee, and the particular kind of sad that doesn't have a name yet, but lies right here, right in the middle of the chest where you used to feel near. I'm still here, still in the same spot. I'm not asking you to come back, I'm just asking the night to stop being so loud about the fact that you're not in it. I'm not asking you to come back, I'm just asking my hands to stop reaching for things that are no longer where I left them. Still here, still reaching, still making 2 cups, still teaching myself how to stop.
I kept making myself small so there'd be room enough for both of us. I kept talking softer, laughing less. I kept pruning what I was. Not because you asked me to directly, more like every time I took up space, something in the air shifted and I started reading that look on your face. I didn't notice at first what I was losing. You don't notice the shrinking when it's gradual. I am choosing myself tonight in the loudest, quietest way I know. I am choosing myself tonight. I'm eating what I want and going slow. I'm taking up the whole bed, I'm reading with the light on late. I am choosing myself tonight in every ordinary act of being okay. I wore the dress they said was too much. I said the thing I used to just think. I ordered exactly what I actually wanted, and I didn't let it be linked to how you drink. And none of it is dramatic, none of it is a revolution or a sign. But putting myself first just once without guilt felt like reclaiming what was already mine. I am choosing myself tonight. This isn't about you anymore. I know it started as a response to you, but choosing yourself for long enough makes it just something that you do. Not a protest, not a performance, just the basic act of being a whole person. Just the quiet, radical decision to not disappear, to not disappear, to stay right here in my own skin, in my own life, choosing me again. At 2 a.m. I'm someone different, looser with the truth and less defended. The version of me that asked questions, the honest one, the one that's not pretended. I talk to mirrors at this hour, I say the things I never say in light. The feelings that are too embarrassing for daytime come flooding in so easy at night. This is the me that no one really sees, the one who's still deciding what she means. 2 in the morning and the walls are talking back. 2 in the morning and I'm letting myself crack in a way that's not a breakdown, just a breath, just an exhale at the end of everything I kept you in keep in storage till 2 a.m. Lets her out for air. I call my mother in my head, but don't dial. I write the letter, but I let it sit. I replay every conversation I gave badly, and all the ones I haven't forgiven yet. At 2 a.m. I miss the strangest things. Not you exactly, more like who I was beside you. The specific piece of feeling like enough, like I didn't have to constantly remind you. 2 in the morning, and the walls are talking back. I should sleep, I should turn the phone face down. I should trust that 2 a.m. is lying, that it always makes things sound bigger than they are and truer than they should be. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the dark is how you find me. Maybe the dark is how you find me. Maybe the quiet is where I live. Maybe 2 a.m. is the only room where I know how to give. I wrote it at midnight, deleted it at 1. 27 words and then I was done. Something like I miss you, something like I'm fine, something like it doesn't matter after all this time. But it did matter, it does, it always will. That's the part I couldn't say, that's what I swallowed still. Maybe sending it would've changed nothing. Maybe that's why I kept it to myself. Maybe some things are meant to stay as drafts, lived and loved and left. The last text I never sent is still sitting in my phone somewhere, full of everything I meant and nothing I was brave enough to share. The last text I never sent took more out of me than sending ever would, because I felt every word of it and swallowed it the way I always do. The last text I never sent. I looked at your name at 2 a.m. the way you do when the quiet gets too heavy. Thought about the version of me that just said it, the one who wasn't quite so unsteady. But steadiness isn't always brave, and brave isn't always right. Sometimes you hold the sentence in because releasing it would end the night. The last text I never sent, the last text I never sent. I hope you never wonder, I hope you're not doing this too. Lying in the dark at some strange hour with 27 words about me and you. I hope it's clean on your end, I hope you slept okay. I'll keep this draft right here with me and quietly go on with my day. Go on with my day. Go on like I'm fine. Go on like the draft doesn't live in my chest all the time.
myself an apology for every time I talked me out of leaving, for every time I said one more chance and found another reason for believing. I owe myself the truth I kept delaying. I owe me back those 3 years I spent not knowing that the cost of staying quiet was more than I knew how to represent. I forgive the version of me who didn't know better, but I also owe her more than she received. Sorry to the me I left behind. Sorry to the girl who stayed too long. Sorry I kept telling her it's fine when she was trying hard to tell me something's wrong. Sorry I made her small. Sorry I made her doubt. Sorry to the me that didn't know that she was allowed to walk out. I talked myself out of my own instincts. I said I was being dramatic again. I trusted someone else's version of me over everything I knew from within. And I'm not angry at myself for it. You can only do what you could do at the time. But I'm writing this so future me knows better. I'm writing this as evidence. I'm finally reading the signs. Sorry to the me I left behind. I am the only one who stayed through all of it, the one who still showed up when things were great, the one who made the coffee and the excuses and talked myself into another day. So maybe the apology doubles as a thank you. Thank you for not giving up on us, for carrying me through everything I put her through, for all the times I didn't make a fuss. I see you now. I see the cost. I'm sorry and I love you for all the time that's been and lost. We only ever loved each other after midnight, in the hours when the world forgot to watch. You'd come to me in the soft dissolving darkness, and we'd be something neither of us talked about in daylight, in the ordinary hours. We'd pass each other like familiar strangers do. But at midnight something different moved
moved between us, something that belonged to just us two. Maybe we were only real in the dark. Maybe we were something made of moonlight, too delicate for anything but the dark. Midnight lovers, we were only beautiful at night. Midnight lovers, we came alive when the world lost its light. And I would have given anything to keep you past the dawn. But midnight lovers always disappear when the morning comes along. You smell like something I can't replicate in daylight. Your voice dropped lower when the stars came out. And I lie on your chest and hear the quiet, and never have a single thing to doubt. The mornings you were someone else entirely, polite and slightly distant at the door. And I'd watch you go and wait for midnight, and count the hours till you were mine once more. Midnight lovers, midnight lovers, I should have asked for all of you or nothing. I should have said I need you in the light too. But I was afraid that asking for the daytime would end the only thing about you that was fully mine. So I kept my quiet, and I kept my midnight, and I loved you in the only way you were able to be loved. Midnight, just midnight, just the dark and the warmth of you. Just midnight, just the version of us that the daylight never knew. I sent you something at 2:30. I won't tell you what it said, but you already know. I saw it sitting there in the morning light, and felt the specific shame of midnight honesty exposed. I thought about deleting it before you read it, but the ticks were blue by then, the damage done. So I sat with the embarrassment of being human, of needing something and letting it be shown. There's something about the late hour that dissolves the careful architecture of not needing. At 2 a.m. the wall comes down completely, and all that's left is the honest person underneath. I only say the true things after midnight, when the filter's low and the feeling's high. I only say the true things after midnight, and then spend the morning asking myself why. But maybe midnight me is trying to tell me something about what I actually want beneath the daylight version. Maybe midnight me is less afraid of the answer. Maybe midnight is when I should be paying more attention. You replied the next morning, matter of fact, like you hadn't just received my 2 a.m. confession. You were kind about it, which was almost worse. Kindness as deflection is its own kind of rejection. I said something like, sorry for the late message. You said something like, no worries, and moved on. And we spent the next week building back the distance from the honesty of what I'd said at one. I only say the true things after midnight, when the filter's low and the feeling's high. I don't wanna only be brave when I'm half asleep. I wanna be that honest in the daylight too. I wanna stop saving the real things for the dark hours and say them when it actually matters, looking at you. So here I am, it's 2 in the afternoon, and I'm telling you with full awareness what I mean, that I liked you and I meant it, and I'm fine that you didn't. And saying it out loud is the most honest I've been. Most honest I've been. In the afternoon, sober and clear and fine. I used to complain about the little things, the way you left the light on every night, the way you'd ask me how I was 3 times, like the first answer was never quite right. I used to sigh at all the small things, the extra blanket, the too warm room. And now I give anything just to have them back too. I didn't know what I was living in. I didn't know what ordinary meant. I thought I had forever to appreciate you. I spent it all on things that didn't matter. Instead, I took you for granted. God, I took you for granted. I had the whole world in the next room, and I stayed here complaining about nothing. I took you for granted. Every small and sacred thing I took for granted. And now the lights off and the room's just right. And I traded all to have it wrong again, to have it here, to have you here. Have you. You make noise in the kitchen on a Sunday. I put the pillow over my head. Now Sunday morning is the quietest thing. Now Sunday morning fills me up with dread. I reach for something to be annoyed at, and there's nothing there to grab. Just the silence and the space and the particular math of everything I wasted. Every moment I dismiss, Every time I had you and didn't know that that was it, I took you for granted. If I could go back, I'd let the lights stay on. I'd answer every question like it was the first time. I'd stay up in the noise and the warmth of you. I'd stop treating ordinary like a crime. I know what I was living in. I know to call it home. I know that all those small things were the only things that kept me from being alone. From being alone. From being just the dark, just the quiet, just missing what I miss.
It's raining tonight, the specific kind that sounds like her, soft and steady against the window glass. The kind of rain that used to blur the line between sleeping and not sleeping. When she'd be beside me and the rain would do the rest. Now the rain comes in and finds me so low. Now the rain just falls on an empty chest. I used to love the rain. It used to feel like permission. Now it just sounds like every mile between me and where she is. Rain sounds like her tonight. Every drop of memory falling right. Rain sounds like her tonight. Like the universe knew what to play to make me miss her right. And I sit at the window, let it do what it does. Rain sounds like her. Rain sounds like love. Rain sounds like everything I had, and the distance between us and all of that. We stood in the rain once, on a night we didn't plan for it. You laughed with your eyes closed, and I stood there and I knew this is the moment, this is the one I'll keep. When everything else is faded, this one I'll still see. You in the rain with your eyes closed, laughing. You in the rain, completely free. You in the rain like you were made for it. You in the rain like you were made for me. Rain sounds like tonight. Rain sounds like tonight. I don't go inside, I let it hit the glass. I let the sound of it fill up the room. I let the past be the past, but just for tonight. Just while it's raining like this, I let myself remember every single thing I miss. I let the rain be the reason. I let the rain be enough. I let the rain sound like her, for as long as it falls. For as long as it falls. For as long as it sounds like her. For as long as I can sit here and let myself remember her. It's 2 a.m. and your name's on my screen. Not because I opened it on purpose, just my thumb knows where it goes. Like it hasn't gotten the message yet. And I sit there with my finger hovering over the call button like a fool, knowing every single reason not to, knowing all the things that I should do. But it's 2 a.m. and the silence is its own kind of loud. And every rule I made for moving on feels very small and very proud. I almost called you, had your name lit up and everything. I almost called you at 2 a.m. over absolutely nothing, over a dream I had, over a song that came on, over the specific shape of the empty that lives where you belong. I almost called you, put the phone face down instead, and lay here in the almost, with everything I almost said. There's a version of tonight where I let it ring, where you pick up half asleep and I don't say anything. Just listen till you breathe, just let the silence be. The kind we used to share when silence felt like company. But I know what it would cost, I know what calling starts. So I stay here in the almost, in the space between two hearts. I almost called you, almost is its own kind of cruelty, almost is worse than yes and no, almost is the 2 a.m. religion of everyone who loved then let go. And I'm not gonna call, I'm gonna put the phone down, I'm gonna close my eyes and breathe through the sound of the almost, of the silence, of the name on the screen, of everything I still need, everything I still need. Face down on the mattress, screen going dark, your name disappearing, still eating my heart. I survived the most beautiful wreck, all white smoke and slow motion light. I came out of it changed in the places you can't see unless you look right. And I'm proud of it in a way you're proud of a scar that's mostly faded, still there if you know where to look, still evidence of something that was traded for something I couldn't have predicted, for the version of me that grew in the wreckage, for something I didn't know I needed. I wear the red like vintage jewelry, old gold and something worn. I wear the red like it made me, because it did, because it tore through everything I thought I was, and left behind the parts that held. I wear the red like a woman who made something beautiful out of everything that fell.
if I'm bitter. I say no, I say I'm grateful in a way, for the kind of love that shows you your own edges, even when it doesn't plan to stay. Not every love was meant to be forever. Some were only meant to show you what you're made of and leave you standing in the aftermath, knowing every single thing you're made of. I wear the red like vintage jewelry. Oh, this isn't sad. This is the part after the sad, where you pick the pieces up and turn them to the light and see the way they catch it. This is the part where the wreck becomes a story you tell with something close to a smile. This is the part where surviving becomes living, and living becomes worth every while. Every while, every scar, every piece of old gold, every beautiful wreck. I was brave enough to hold. I drove out west with your name in my pocket, thinking the sun would make it easier to see. But California never called me back, and neither did you eventually. Golden hills felt like a promise, the kind that sounds beautiful and doesn't hold. I sat beside the freeway, eating nothing, watching everything glitter and go cold. Maybe I was looking for a feeling, not a place, not a person, just a feeling. Maybe I was always going to end up here, somewhere warm and quietly real. And California never called me back, neither did the love I thought I packed. All the sunsets and the movie light couldn't make a lonely night feel right. I came here for the version of myself that lives in softer, warmer, better light. But California never called me back, and I'm still here, waiting on the Pacific to decide. I got a room above a parking lot with a window that looked out at the haze. I wrote your name in the condensation and watched it disappear for days. The people here are beautiful and restless, like they're all auditioning for something real. And I fit right in among them, looking for a thing I couldn't feel. California never called me back, that's what all of this was for. One October evening at the window, not waiting anymore. Not waiting, not wanting, just the light, just the light. I've been editing our story in my head, cutting the bad parts, keeping only the soft. The coffee cups on Sunday, the random playlists, and all the tender moments we talked about lost. But I keep forgetting the version that made me cry at a dinner we weren't supposed to be at. I keep forgetting the weeks where I couldn't reach you, and the way I got so used to living with that. Nostalgia is a liar with a very sweet voice, and I keep giving it my ear. I'm in love with the version that didn't exist quite right. I built something beautiful out of all the worst nights, highlights and softened edges, and the light just right. I'm in love with the highlight reel, not the thing itself. I'm in love with who I thought you were, not what I actually felt. I watched the videos we made without sound, because the sound would ruin it somehow. Silent, we look like what I wish we were. Silent, it's easier to miss you now. I've got a mental album of the 10 best days, and they feel like a whole year of good. But if I watched all 365, I'd remember why I eventually understood. I'm in love with a version didn't exist quite right. This isn't love, this is nostalgia with love's face on. This is the grief of something I romanticized. This is the ache of a beautiful dishonest song, and I don't wanna let it go, because letting go means it was never quite that. So I hold the highlight reel a little longer before I quietly give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give back the story I wrote, and sit with the one that was actually yours. Every single note. There was a version of us before we knew, before the things we said and couldn't take, when holding hands was just a simple thing, and every morning wasn't high stake. I miss the version before the first wound, the one that didn't summer of us, before we learned to love with so much threat. I wanna go back to the start of the record, before the skip, before the scratch. I wanna go back to the first minute, when everything was still intact. Take me back to when we didn't know, to the easy part before the undertow, to the version where we hadn't broken anything yet, to the light before it started to go. Take me back to when I trusted you fully, before I learned to read the room. Take me back to the first night of summer, before it already knew about the fall. I've been playing that first evening on repeat, the night you said my name like it was precious, when I didn't wonder what you meant by anything, when love was just a feeling and not restless. Before the patterns and the fights in kitchens, before the quiet that was louder than a fight, before I started searching for the exits, before we both stopped trying to be right. Take me back to when we didn't know. I know you care. Let me have this one small useless wish, just for tonight. Let me want the beginning back, just for tonight. Just for tonight. Just the start of us. Just the first night. Just the version that was still becoming something in the light. Drive me to the ocean. I don't care if we don't talk. Just let the radio do the feeling, and I'll watch this city fall. There's a way you hold the steering wheel, like you've got nowhere to be. And I think that's the most romantic thing anybody's ever done for me. Maybe we were always this, two people in a highway in the night. Maybe love was never in the words. Maybe it was just the drive. Drive me to the ocean. Let me cry where no one built a thing. are doing something to me tonight. They're making everything feel long and slow. And I lean my head against the cold glass, watching the dark places that nobody goes. You smell like cigarettes and cedar wood, and something I can't name but recognize. The kind of person I keep coming back to, the kind of feeling I keep trying to find. Drive me to the ocean, let me cry where no one built a thing. Something about the water makes it better. Something about the salt and all that dark. Something about standing where the land ends and feeling very small and very large. And you'll stand behind me without touching, and I'll feel you there. And that'll be enough, that'll be more than enough. Just the ocean, just the dark, just you standing somewhere behind my